Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us on our webinar on Salesforce CPQ. My name is Alexandra Chereshnya. I'll be your host for today, making sure everything is on track. We are scheduled for about 45 minutes, and whenever you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and we'll get back to them at our Q&A session. And now, without any further ado, let me pass the word to our amazing speakers, Oleg Makitin and Yuri Lompart. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to invite you to our next Redtag webinar. And today we will start our discussion about Salesforce CPQ and what challenges we can overcome with this amazing product. And now let's start with a quick agenda here. So we will walk through the introduction. We'll also give you a few words about Redtag and what services we provide and how we work. We also have few slides about our customer evidences. So we'll show you what we did in the past and how we did this, what challenges we could fix for as a customer. Also, we have our CPQ expert here who will run a great demo for you. And of course, we will have some Q&As and some discussion at the end to dive deep in any questions you have. Okay, and first I want to start with introduction myself. My name is Oleg Makitin, and I'm Alliances Director and Salesforce Architect here at Redtag. I work a lot with our customers to find the best solution for their transformation, sorry about that, and find the best way how we can improve their business and how we can do better solution for them. Our company Redtag was started like in 2013, almost 11 years ago now, and we are providing customer consulting on services basically on Salesforce, and we work with different products starting from sales service. We also work with Revenue Cloud, we work with MuleSoft, we also work with B2B and other industry solutions. So we are quite deep in manufacturing and consumer goods, but we also been working with other industries too, so we have quite broad expertise here. And we are great experts in products, as I mentioned, so we are really always growing that expertise. And while working with a customer, we always focusing on how to build a blueprint and a processes so we can provide a great future vision and also roadmap how we can transform the business and how we can help to automate that challenges for you. As Redtag, we also a summit partner for Salesforce. It's the highest rank of Salesforce partners, and that we are really proud about that. And we have around 100+ experts these days. So we are looking forward to grow in the future, and we are really proud about our customer satisfaction rate. It's five stars, and we are not looking forward to lose it anytime soon. So we really worry about our customer service, and we really value our customers and customer feedback. So it's really important for us. And now we will go to the next slide and talk about our customers and what we did in the past. But before that, I want to thank you for joining us today and spending your time with us. I want to thank all of our customer and partners we used to work for many years. And of course, I want to thank you, our team, for that hard work and for the great achievements we got for the last years. So thank you everyone for being with us today. And just to start, I want to show you our motto and want to tell that we believe in chance to grow. So here's our CEO and founder, Nazar Makitin. And we started a company with ideas that we will try to provide growth for everyone. So as an employer, we give chance to grow for our employees, and employees in the same way give chance to grow to our company. If you work with our customers, we help our customers to grow, and in the same way back, customers helps us to grow. So we really provide this growth are provided by people for people, and we really taking care and consider a lot people relationships. And we really appreciate all those great relationships that we built for years. Now we are talking a bit more about our values, and here is our 5 core values that we have at Redtag. First of one is about trust and relationship that I started talking about. We already mentioned that it's very important for us to build those strong and trusting relationship with everyone, especially with our customers and partners, as we can build those products and great transformation only when we have those trusting relationship. Our team is always focused on a result. We want to achieve as much as possible for you, so you can grow and you can achieve your results as well. So this is very important for us to get it done and do what is expected to achieve this. We always try to be one team with a customer, because we understand that it's we are working on same challenge. We are in one boat, and we really want to work close with you and be very connected in that way, so we can work smoother and achieve the results better. Also, we're really proud about us too, because we are very passionate about growing a team, and we're really passionate about Salesforce and technology. So we really always growing our team. We have our internal academy, for example. We always continue mentoring and training new trailblazers, new people in our company, and we always growing more and more specialists and experts in different industries within our company. And as I mentioned, we love our craft, we like what we do, and we always improve ourselves, and we improve our company way of working. So we're really proud about it. Now, when we talk about our values, I want to give you some numbers about Redtag. So Redtag, for those like 10 years, already delivered more than 500 projects that we've been working with our partners, customers, and different size of the projects. Some of them can take a few years, some of them can be short in a couple of weeks, but we did a lot of different type of project in different industries. And as I mentioned, we have 100 experts. We have our current CSAT is 499, and we're really trying to keep it in that way. We have already like 30 customers that are like for many years with us, and we continue this long relationship, and we are proud about that and keep growing that relationship. And we have one MVP in house, and it happens that it's me. So I'm glad to be here with Redtag, and I always try to be as active as possible in community, because I really like Salesforce, about how this company grows and what they give us in terms of technology. So I always like this community and how we can help each other to learn it even more. And now I want to give you a bit background about what product expertise we have. Of course, we do have expertise with products like a core, it's Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, but some nice products and more easy products as we do is like Commerce Cloud. We do a lot with MuleSoft. We have quite a lot with Revenue Cloud. We do CPQ as a topic for today. Like recently, we also started working with Data Cloud, for example. This is very important right now for bringing AI to the platform, as we've been already working with AI in the past with the predictions, but now we're working with generative AI, and it's really cool features and product that we are working on. This will give us better customer 360 and better analytics. So it's very important to have this all product expertise in one place. So when you work with us, you can start with one product, but then we can scale up and implement more and more product for you. So your system grows and you automate and get better tool for you in the future. And also on the bottom, you see that we've been working with some main expertise in industries. So it's like manufacturing, retail, customer goods. But as I mentioned before, we also been working with others as well. And you can see them here in the list. Okay, now just a couple words about our offices. Our headquarters is in Chicago, Illinois. Myself, I'm in New York City, but we're also proud to have our office in Lviv, Ukraine, where we have a lot of our developers and tech people, especially our CPQ expert Yuri. He's in Lviv now, and I'll introduce him in a couple more slides. Okay, about Redtag flexibility. So what we do, we work mostly in Salesforce consulting, and we really been working with different customers on different scale, and we implemented quite many different products. And we're really proud about Revenue Cloud because it's like a big thing for us. We really work a lot with field service and other clouds. So we really want to transform that customer and give this value. So the customer feels how their business is growing and helping their customers, right? So it's very important that they are in trend of technology and up to date with their tech stack and using system in the right way to help them achieve their goals. Also, we are working as a dedicated team quite often. We have many partners and customers with whom we are just joining their team and helping them with some specific needs. And we really, as I mentioned before, we work as one team with a client because we know how to be a dedicated team and have the joint availability from our side, so we can start supporting those customers with the needs they need. Most of the time, this engagement starts with 40 hours per month. But we can also negotiate in different engagements as well. And worth to mention that we are PDO advisory board members at Salesforce. So this means we really know how to develop Salesforce platform in a good way. We always follow best practices, and we always find the best way how to develop on Salesforce platform. It can be as app exchange or just platform development with custom implementations. Okay, let's proceed now. We have here a slide for human-oriented approach. As I said, we really taken care about how people feel and how people can work together, because it's very important to build this relationship and strong communication and this feeling of good team. So we always creating a context first. We understand the current situation. We always thinking about design for future, because we know that each design needs to scale up easily. And we understand that we need to predict this and we need to build a good roadmap. So we always work with like stakeholders to create and validate those prototypes, designs. We really have approach of design thinking, and so we can build this solution in the right way. And we working with the sprints and creating those creating those deliverables in sprints. And also we always want to be involved as all stakeholders and bring solution to business users and also end users. So then you understand how to use the system, so you can adopt it in the right way, we can train them in the right way, and also support on this change. So this is how we can help to accelerate and help business to work on new tool. Okay, and here is interesting part about blueprints. We at Redtag, we always try to build good blueprints for the customers, because we understand that visualizing is easier and it's better to align and see how it should work. So we always start with building full end-to-end process map. So it will help to understand where we hit integration, where we ask for approval process, or where we do some other action, and we can visualize all this in a map. And it helps us to understand what steps of development should proceed and how then it should be tested and how users should be trained and using system in that way. We also, as I mentioned, very important to work with the right stakeholders. So we try to build this connection in the right team, that we can get the right decisions, we can get the right answers, and then we can continue with building the right solution. By doing this, it's always important to have those prototyping and validating, so it will help us to analyze that impact and changes that we are doing for the business, so we can create that roadmap and see what is return of investments, what is percentage of improvement is, what is like end customer will feel at the end, because it's always about customers for us. So we really taking this into consideration, and we want to design it in the right way, so it gives as maximum as possible at the end of the day. So this is about blueprints and how we can use them to help build the right system. And our methodology is pretty standard. So we are doing most of the time agiles. So we work in the sprints. Sometimes we work in Kanban as well. Depends on project size, but agile is pretty common for us. We always try to scope the project in the right ways, and we build this design and have it in a good planning of the sprints. And then we are doing like every two-week sprints that we provide those demos. We have daily scrums where we discuss. Also, we have allocated time for testing, and then at the end we do all those user testing and review before we doing deployment and go live. And after go live, we of course have some hypercare. If we talk a bit more about our services, here we have 3 blocks. Some like one of them is our staff augmentation. So we can work on a basic model that we have our experts in different niche that has unique expertise, and we can allocate them to different projects. And as I said, it can be like from 40 hours per month, and we can have different roles. It can be BAs, QAs, or it can be developer consultants, architects. We have pretty big range of experts, and we have different levels, starting from junior to super senior experts. And we are proud of having a big team of 100 experts in Salesforce now, so it gives us possibility to have all those unique expertise. And also, as I mentioned before, we are doing our IT Academy in Redtag. So we always help people to learn and get new skills, just to keep being in the trend, and also following new best practices, because they are changing from time to time, and we need to follow everything. Also, we are working with a team model, so it doesn't need always to be only senior people in the projects. So we try to combine different levels, but we always have those team leader model who will be in charge of implementation, and who will lead the project, and also make sure that everything is going with best practice, that communication in the right way, timelines is going smoothly, and that all those steps and stages are followed within like testing, adoption, migration, post go live. This is very important, that we always want to make sure it goes in the right way. And also we provide managed services. So for example, if some project was released and we just need to keep supporting it, or maybe if there's like there was another implementation partner, but the project needs some support, we are working in different models here. We can have as a bucket of hours, or it can be arranged as also some part-time availability of our engineers who can support the system in specific times and time frames. So it's very important to keep system running smoothly and be in right shape. Okay, now we are going to the fun part. Here is more about our customer evidence, and I want to share with you how we implemented Salesforce for other customer. And it wasn't only Salesforce CPQ, it was a couple products there. So one of them was B2B commerce. But first, let me tell you a bit more about the cost, about the company and the customer. It was Core Stack, and we did this implementation in partnership with Shift7. For them, we did really great implementation of B2B, even it was B2B to C Commerce Cloud, because they had outdated B2B website, and they really had inefficient sales process. So they were losing their revenue and they were losing their customers because of that. So they need better tool how they can process their requests and their selling from their website. For that reason, they were switching to Salesforce, and Sales Cloud was implemented, was on top of CPQ product. Also, B2B web store was built with all their catalogs, and also there was possibility to choose already available products, and also there was possibility to choose a custom product. So there was feature to request a quote for your custom order, where you can specify all your details, you can upload some images. And what is a cool feature about it is that it will start from Experience Cloud, from B2B, and then it will hit Salesforce Sales Cloud and will start CPQ process there. So internal salespeople, they will work in their CPQ, because they have all those different price rules, and they need to work on those big requests, because it can be B2B and there's quite different price rules is there, and those products can be hundreds and thousands. So they have those also bundles, how they sell their products. And CPQ was a really great addition to this challenge, how it can resolve their like automations, and also provide with better approval process with advanced approvals and other things. As also here, it was a lot of different integrations. It was like ERP systems that was sending product information to Salesforce. So then on a website, it was reproduced in an updated version. So this was a great case how we could help CourseTech to automate their business, because they are manufacturing and they are selling quite a lot of different products in ceramic space, because like they working with many different companies who can order different formulas, or they can order like just big loads of their ceramics products. So we are excited about that, because their orders on a website increased like for 20%, and it's a huge amount. And it's really great to see how this return of investments coming back. Also, they were able to grow their education in time to close deals. Also, it was increased in their employee productivity for 15%. And I think it's really decent amount, and it's really cool to see how technology can help business to grow and improve their way of working, and how they can achieve more deals and grow their revenue just by implementing new and more modern solution for them. I'm really excited about that, and now I want to proceed and give a word to our CPQ expert, Yuri. So Yuri, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks for your great introduction and explanation. So hello, guys. I'm really happy to speak today with you and provide you some useful information, I hope so. So I'm Yuri Lompert, and I'm Salesforce CPQ expert at Redtag. So I have a 2+ years of experience, few projects, and all this is about CPQ. And also, I'm a simple guy. I'm like DIY e-bikes and travel. So let's see what I can tell you about CPQ. So first of all, let's talk about another client that we have and we work on. It was Springer Nature. So Springer Nature, basically it's almost first or maybe first publisher in the world that works with different customer, including academia and private. So, and they have a lot of challenges regarding CPQ. First of all, because they have a lot of products. So what they actually doing is they selling an access to many journals. So it could be 1,000 journals in one quote, and they had an issue with the performance, and they hit a limit basically with CPQ, because CPQ says, okay, you can have a like up to 400, maybe 500 quote lines in one quote if you don't have any automation. And of course, if you want to support a business processes, you need to have some automation. So this limit actually reduces to about 150, and this customer wanted to have like 2,000 or even 5,000 at one quote, and we implement this with using extensively CPQ API. So that was developing using API that provided by Salesforce and also LWC and standard functionalities that we have in Salesforce. And of course, that was a great challenge that we overcome. And I would like actually to discuss today a little bit another challenge that we have on this project that's a little bit smaller, but also very important. So this challenge was regarding advance approval. So advance approval is also part of CPQ, even though it's a separate package. So we can install and use this advanced approval to achieve fast approving, like having like 2 or even 3 parallel processes, and then we can approve our quote very fast. So I would like to demonstrate you how we overcome those challenges that we have. And also I explain what challenges we can see. Okay, so let me share a screen. So can you stop? And I'll take from that. I will share my screen. Let me try. Yes. I think you can see my screen now. So
Yes, it is visible.
thanks. So now we are on opportunity, and let's go ahead and create a quote. So straight away, nothing new, just make a new quote, standard quote. And then let's go to our edit line. So the main quote line editor is a place where we actually form that quote and for our customer. And let's add some products to this. And we'll do some manipulation regarding how many of those products and actually give some discounts so we can trigger some approvals. So I have the 3 products. So let me add all of them. So this is solar panels. Let's imagine that we are building some solar implementation, and let's maybe change a quantity, add some more panels, and hit on that calculate button. So what I want to do as a user.
Sorry for being late. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, could you please tell me how to like add the product image in Kotlin editor?
I'm sorry, can you put your question in chat and we will come back to you after the demo?
So we can discuss.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, please.
I'll explain that. Yeah. Okay, coming back to this. So we have 15,000 total, and let's say that I'm as a sales, I want to give 30% discount for this particular product, and maybe let's add some additional discount on the whole and put 25. So we can have like this. Let me go ahead and click on save. We have a quote, everything is great. So what I want to do actually, I want to preview approval, what approvals that are actually triggered now. So we have 3 approvals. So first, for additional discount on a quote line that more than 10%. Then we have net amount more than 5,000 and quote discount more than 20%. And this is for 2 users, right? So now let's go ahead and submit this for approval. So what will happen in this case, CPQ will create on a backend approval records, right? There's like 3 approvals records, and 2 for my user and 3rd for Redtag user. What happened in this case as well? So user get a notification to the email, and then they can go to Salesforce and view these approvals. What was confusing for our customers that they need to actually go through each of this approval. So imagine if you have like not 2, but 10 approvals to the same quote, you need to click on every record and check this. And also another challenge. So when we have approval records, there is no information regarding to which product it's applied. So which product actually triggers this approval. So I see that, okay, it's additional discount more than 10%, but to which product? So how I can easily decide, so approve this or reject. So this was another request to be able to approve, first of all in bulk. So one button to approve all or reject, and also to have a view, comprehensive view to the quote line, and approval. So when we see that view, we will have all the information that actually are needed to be evaluated and understand for approver if I can approve this quote or I need to reject it. So for this, we use 2 technologies. First of all, this is LWC component, and second, this is CPQ API. So why we use API? We use API for a main reason that we keep integrity of the whole CPQ engine. So whenever you try, let's say, do simple update of the approval record, right? And you put this to approved, that won't trigger anything because CPQ has a built-in logic. And if, say, you have one approval record and you put this to approve, CPQ approve quote as well and change the status. Then to keep all these processes, we need to use API. So what you see here, first of all, you have a quote information. So you have quote number, net amount, discount, and you have quote line information. So actually it's a product that you already added and discounted into this quote. And then you have approvals, right? You can go one by one. So that is still an option. You can add a comment, whatever you want, that's good, or let's say that's bad, or whatever. And you actually can see a name. So additional discount on a quote line, more than 10%. So now you're curious, what product actually triggers this? And you can see from this list view, so you have a 10 kilowatt hours battery with a 30% discount. So you can see what exactly product triggers that approval and actually decide if it's fine or not. So let me go ahead and click on approve all, but before that, you saw previously that in approval related list, we had 3 records, 3 approvals. But in this view, we have only 2 approvals. So why is that? So this is because I'm logged in as Yuri Loppert, and this approvals assigned to me, and a 3rd one assigned to another user. So in this case, we also take care of security. So you see only approvals that assign to you. So let me go ahead and let's say that we approve this. So I have an option to approve all in one, and say it's sending that, okay, you don't have any pending approval for this quote. So now I'm going to log in as another user and show you that we have still one more approval to be approved. So let me go ahead and click on pending. And as you see, there is a different approval saying quote discount more than 20%. So in this case, I also can see quote detail information and clearly understand, okay, this is come from quote, we have net amount, and we have a discount. So as you see, we can put any fields from a quote line, also from approval to this view in order to simplify approving process as much as possible. So this gave our customer that boost into approving. So now their users don't need to go to emails, click on the related list, then go ahead to quote line and trying to find which product are discounted or what is the net amount of the quote or whatever information that are required for the approval is actually on the one screen. And this gives a lot of benefits and actually speed this process. So I'm going ahead and click on approve, and that's it. You don't have any pending approvals. And if you refresh our quote, we can see that status of the quote is approved, and also all the records are approved, and our comment actually here. So using two technologies, LWC and Salesforce CPQ API, in this case, Advanced Approval API, we build a comprehensive view for our customer to make a quick approval decision and simplify the whole this process. I hope that you enjoyed my demo, and now let's move to the next.
Yeah, that's very cool and great demo, Yuri. Thank you for that. I think we have a couple of questions here in chat. Maybe you can start answering them, and I'll also share my slide. But Yuri, tell me if you need to share your screen back, and we can come back to it if needed. Okay. Can you see my slides now?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we can just start with questions here. I can also stop recording if there's someone want to come and unmute and ask questions is also fine.